Good day, fams. Another short story of my life. Yes, this is how I got the maximum beating of my life in primary 5 at Army Children's School, Bonica, Victoria Island. Do you know what happened? Each time they give us an assignment and I fail the assignment, anything less than average. If the start mark for the assignment is 10 and I get less than 5, that is 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, I'll always cut out that part of the paper off. That has been my behavior there. That was my behavior there. Each time I score anything less than average, I usually cut off that part. I'll just tear it off, roll it and throw it away. Why? Because my dad usually check my books, my exercise books. So I continued doing this in primary 5 at Army Children's School. So there was this very day, God is like God wanted to catch me, or it's like God wanted to correct me, or I don't know how will I put this now. It's like my cup was full, or that I don't just know. So our teacher then, Mrs. Okwasa, is an Igbo lady. He was the class teacher to us in primary 5 then. So he called everybody down that day. Was going to inspect everybody's mathematics and English exercise book. So we should all submit the whole books in front of her. Immediately she made that call. In fact, it was as if I should disappear from that class. I summoned courage. As others were dropping theirs, I took my English and mathematics and dropped it in her front. No, I made sure I drop it first so that the others will drop their own on top. She will start screening the exercise books from the one on top. And maybe by the time she gets halfway, or before she get to the bottommost part where mine was, then we should have got tired and to postpone it to the next day, and I can easily go there and remove my own and take it back. So it was little children, the way children think. So I dropped my other people dropped theirs as well. Now she started going through, try going through. If she's through with anyone, she'll comment and return the books. As she go through, she'll comment and return the books. And eventually, this one was not tired. She continued until she got to my own exercise books. She went through the English. My English was okay. I didn't say anything out of English because I was usually good at that. But mathematics, I usually had some, little challenge in mathematics. So anytime I have, like I told you, I have below average, I take it off. So this one was so, skillful enough to discover those parts I've done. And she didn't say anything. Any part that I've done, she just make comments. Turn, red pen, and sign. Turn, red pen, sign. Turn. So she made about 8 comments, turn comment, and signed. So eventually she gave me the English book, returned my English book, and kept the mathematics book. She didn't tell me anything, and she didn't return mine. So the next morning, I think it was because she was tired to have gone through all the exercise books for that day. She didn't want to, expend her energy doing another work. So she kept that my maths book the next day. So the next day, the first thing in the morning after the roll call, she now called my name to come in front of the entire class. I stood before everybody, and he opened the exercise book, flip it open, and showed the entire class. A class of about 32 people. What a shame on me. What a shame on me. And he told them that they should imagine how my behavior was. Anytime I scored anything less than 5 or less than the average, I usually said, started opening it, and where I saw her, she has written 8, not less than 8 turn comments signed. And she exposed me in presence of the entire class. And she told me to kneel down, and I knelt down. She had to back the class. I backed the class and faced the board. And she got a stick, not a cane, a stick. And she started lashing me all over my body, my head, my ear, my back, my buttocks, every part of my body. She started beating me, not with a cane, I mean a stick. A stick. She brought that stick from home when she was coming that day. He started beating me. I was shouting. Each time I rub any part of the body that she said she's going to start afresh. So it got to time, but I could not rub. And after beating me, she asked to kneel down. I knelt down again, and I still faced the board. And she announced to the class, that was the height of it. She told the class that I was an evil boy, that nobody should relate with me. That if she sees anybody relating with me, that person will undergo a punishment just the way I've undergone. That how would she have imagined me, a student, as little as I was, tearing part of what I failed, that I'm going to pass such behaviors to anybody who associates me. And because I was a bad boy, I was an evil boy, I also mislead another person that goes along with me. And do you know one thing? The student doesn't even go with me. We used to sit in twos, locker with two people. He even told the other guy I was sitting to go and sit to the guy should go and sit with other two at the back, so that I can remain alone on that seat. And nobody should associate. So me, when I come out during the break time, they don't associate with me. But when we go down to eat, we see me and my friends will come and discuss together. But when we come upstairs, they run away from me for some time until we got to primary 6. So when we go to primary 6, that's a new class now, a new teacher. They are saying those other friends, those people started associating with me, and they started associating with me, and we started friends again. But you know one thing, the learning point is that I never did that again. Whether I scored a 0 or anything that is lower than the average, I never tore my book again. And that was the end of it. And I'm very sure, if not because of that punishment meted on me, I would have done even worse than that. Yes, it was a corrective measure. That is what a good teacher should do. Kudos to her, Miss Okwasa. I don't know where she is right now, but she has impacted something great in my life today, and that is still counting on me today. Thank you, and remain blessed.